In this quick video, I'd like to just show you how to convert between hex and denary, going both one way and the other way. The reason why I'm re-recording this video is now in the new 9-to-1 style exams, you do not have access to a calculator. So I've decided to try and simplify it a bit. So the first thing you need to know is you need to know your hex digits, which are down the bottom of the screen here. I suggest that in the exam you write this out and make sure that you get it right each time. That way you won't make any silly off by one mistakes. Now I've got a few calculations here. I'm starting with the simplest case, as you can see marked on the screen, and proceed to the most complicated. But essentially it's more or less the same thing. We're going from hex here to denary, and we are going to go through these steps. So first of all, for 0,5, step 1 says replace any letters with the hex digit values from the table, which is what I was referring to down here. There are none in 0,5. And then we need to multiply the value of each column by the column header. So in this case, 5 gets multiplied by 1. And 0 by 16. 0 times 16 plus 5 times 1 is, of course, 5. I'm going to reset this and we're going to do a more complicated version. So in this time we're doing 0C. So we know there's no 16, so we're just going to do C. Now we need to find C down here, and you can see C is 12. So if you get 0C, it's 12 times 1, which of course is just 12. So far, so good. Now the next one, we've got a 4 in this column here, and we've got a 1 in this column here. So I do 4 times 16, and then 1 times 1. Now 4 times 16 in my book is 64. And then 1 times 1 is 1. I add them up and I get 65. Now we've got A3. This one is nice and easy. So we find A, which is 10. So instead of A3, what we've really got is 10 and 3. So we do 10 times 16, and then 3 times 1. 10 times 16 is of course 160. 3 times 1 is 3. Add them up, 163. Last one, most complicated case. We have got D. If we find D down here, D is 13. And then we've got A, and A is 10. So we've got 13 times 16. And then we've got 10 times 1. Now 13 times 16 is nasty, so let's, instead of doing 13 times 16, let's break that down, just like you would in maths, into 10 times 16 and 3 times 16. 3 times 16 is 48. 10 times 16 is 160. And then 10 times 1 is 10. Adding those up, I get 8. And then the 4 plus the 6 is 10, plus the 1 is 1. There we are. And then, of course, we're carrying 1 to the next column, and the 1 plus the 1 is 218. Sorry for my columns here, got a bit messy, but still never mind. Next video, what we're going to do is show you how to easily convert the denary value back into the hex. Thanks for watching.